Hello and welcome everyone. So I'm going to do a brief video here on mold and what to do to really try to keep that under control. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with mold, I know some of you may have seen it in your shower bathroom or in your shower. Mold produces spores, and those are toxic to the human body depending on the type of mold. Any type of mold where you have a high number of mold spores is going to cause issues even in a healthy person. Some are just more toxic than others. There's certain types of black mold that are very toxic to the human body, and those may be showing in small amounts on the outside of usually mainly drywall, wood, anything of that nature, typically not on concrete or tile. So if you have any of that showing, you definitely want to take the steps to get that removed. If you have only a small amount, you may be able to do that yourself. If you have a large amount, definitely suggest you seek professional, somebody that's experienced in that particular area, because you may need equipment, you're going to need knowledge, and you're going to need to know exactly what to do so you don't create more mold spores. The more mold spores in the air that you're breathing, the lower your immune system is going to be, and the more risk you're going to have for getting other illnesses, even if you're not sick. Long-term exposure is not good. So how does mold happen? Well, if the mold spores are in your area, in your home, you open the window, they're going to fly around, they're going to be there. Now, if you have any type of leak or water damage, then that creates more moisture, and especially if you're in a humid area, that creates a recipe to feed the mold. So if you have humidity, which I did in my previous video before this, between about 45 to 50%, you're going to be fine. If you don't have any water leaks and you're keeping that moisture around that level, and your temperature in your place is under 70 degrees, you shouldn't have a problem. I mean, if it's 70, 71 degrees, it's not going to be a huge deal, but if your home is consistently 80 degrees, anything between 70 to 90 degrees is going to help mold thrive. But you're also going to need humidity, and you're going to need water. That's what it needs. So it really thrives on drywall, and that usually has to be replaced. If it's all the way deep in the drywall, it'll just eat through the drywall. And wood can be cleaned, but again, you may need to look at seeking a professional if you have a large area full of that. So there's different types of molds, different types of mold colors. The CDC recommends you get rid of them all, which I agree with if you have any type of mold, but definitely don't attempt to do a big project by yourself. And what I have used to get rid of mold spores this is called Air Free, and this I've been using for about 2.5 weeks, and I just bought a second one. This actually heats up the mold spores, fungi, dust mites, bacteria, and it heats them to about 400 degrees and brings out the cool air through cool air. So it heats it up and brings it out, no filters. You just plug it in the wall, it's silent, you don't hear it, and this is one way to help, along with controlling your moisture, fixing any leaks, and keeping your temperature at a certain level in your home. Any questions, go ahead and let me know. Take a look at this information, start moving forward to not only eat properly, but also help the inside air of your home. Thank you.